Here we go again. Same old shit, dog, just a different day. That's a line by DMX. What's going on, everyone? This is your boy, the Stamp Month Review Side. Tan Tiger01, Bengal Dragon. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe button, follow me on Twitter, Tan Tiger01, Twitch and Stamp1, follow my Instagram as well. Hit that bell notification button. I'm going to give my thoughts on the third ODI between New Zealand and Bangladesh. And just like DMX said, here we go again, same old shit, dog, just a different day. The win was by over 80 runs, and at one point, though, it seemed like the win would be by over 200 runs because the New Zealand conditions. Look, Tim Southey. First of all, New Zealand did not bowl perfectly as well. There were there were more extras than they would be comfortable with. But once they got the balls in the right place, once they bowled properly, they got the outcome. The Tim Southey and Trent Bolt, the wickets they got, those are the perfect examples. Especially Tim Southey, coming back and getting the late swing and the late movement with pace from a good length and from a good line as well. So that pretty much sums up where Bangladesh were so deficient. Um, yeah, Rubul Hussain played this match. I don't think it made that much of a difference. He did bowl well enough, keyword well enough, in the context of Bangladeshi pace bowlers who went to New Zealand in this series. But still, that's not saying much. That's a very low bar to actually uh, measure up to. Mustafizur Rahman, once again, his lack of swing, his lack of swing was his downfall, and also a bit of bad deliveries here and there. Now, listen, now it's time Mustafizur, perhaps now it's time Mustafizur actually works on delivering swing. And maybe this came a bit too late for me, but this epiphany came a bit too late for me, but maybe this was the series someone like Abu Haider Rani could have succeeded, because Abu Haider Rani seems to be not profoundly so, but to me seems to be a bit more of a swing dependent bowler, a pace left arm seamer. And I thought, in conditions like these, because Bangladeshi conditions, you don't, it's very hard to get, consistent prodigious swing. But in conditions like New Zealand, I think someone like an Abu Haider Rani could have shown a lot more well, delivered a lot more and shown a lot more potential in terms of what he can develop, if he's given the proper training. All right, that's for Bangladesh's bowling. New Zealand's batting. There were no hundreds. So once again, I would say it wasn't properly tested, but still, it was good to see the batsman back in some form. Okay, now as for Bangladesh's batting, once again, Tim Southey did not let anything happen. Tamim Iqbal had a very, very, very forgettable series. Very forgettable series. Okay, so did Liton Das. So did, well, yeah, you could even say Shomu Sarkar. So did Mushfiqur Rahim. So did Mahmudullah. The very forgettable ODI series. The only bright spots in terms of somewhat consistency was the middle order, the lower middle order. Mohammad Mithun, who's apparently out with a hamstring injury. Uh, Mehdi Miraz, to an extent, I guess. He's showing more and more that, he's getting more handy with the bat. And this is 2019. I'm sorry. Now I'm of this opinion that even your number 11 should at least have a little bit of batting skills. Even your number 11, because this is 2019. Cricket has moved on. Cricket has evolved. Okay. But yeah. What was promising to see from Bangladesh? Well, yeah, Mohammad Saifuddin also showed something. But what was promising to see from Bangladesh was Sabir Rahman finally coming back into some form. Yes, yes, he was dropped. Whatever. Yeah, yeah. This stuff happens in cricket, but still, he should not let that slip from his mind as well. He should not think that Sabir Rahman should, in no way, shape, or form, think this was a perfect innings. By the way, if you get dropped, remember that you got a life. Okay, Sabir Rahman came back to form with a century, and well, he started to cement his place, back in the side. I would not still say this is a good headache. This is still a problem because okay, Sabir Rahman's there. Then what? Then what? In this squad, if Shakib Al Hassan comes back, no, no, when Shakib Al Hassan comes back, who are you gonna drop from the squad? If you're gonna drop the vice captain, if you're gonna take a bold move and drop the vice captain, Mahmudullah, maybe, yeah. Or other than that, Mohammad Mithun has been performing back-to-back 50s, and unfortunately, he has a hamstring injury. Mohammad Saifuddin, given Bangladesh's dismal batting, he's sort of like a buffer at the bottom of the lower middle order. Like if you guys want to stick with him, then I guess you can't drop him. Who are you gonna drop? You can't drop Mehdi Miraz because he's your last of the lower middle order, and also provides the right arm off spinning bowling all rounder. So yeah, I would still say it's a problem because ba- keep in mind Bangladesh have not gotten a single positive result in the ODI series or in the warm up. By the way, they lost the warm up match as well. So that being said, hopefully in the Test series, first of all, congratulations to New Zealand. Congratulations to Ross Taylor for I think becoming the highest run scorer in ODI for New Zealand or something along those lines. But yeah, um, hopefully in the Test series, Bangladesh can show something a bit more promising. I am not counting on the outcome of the warm-up match because apparently what I'm hearing from the reports, uh, New Zealand are trying to uh, not expose Bangladesh too much to pace, too much pace and swing. Um, yeah. So will Bangladesh carry on this 411 in 96 overs type of performance over to the actual Test match? We'll see. We'll see. But still, and in terms of world, because a lot of buzz been going around about World Cup preparations. In terms of the World Cup preparation, Bangladesh still have a good amount of work to do because all their players need to perform, and I cannot emphasize that enough. And New Zealand, I'm sorry, they're still not fully ready. Their bowling needs to be more disciplined. I'll just put it that way. It needs less amount of extras, please. Less amount of extras. Once you get that, then you have a bowling attack that can pose threats to almost any other nation in the world. All right, that's about it, guys. Let me know what you thought about this third ODI and this overall ODI series. The Bengal Dragon signing out. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button.